Here we are again with this new podcast. Ciao ragazzi, eccomi di nuovo con un nuovo podcast. I will give you some tips or steps that we have to do to take actions. We have to take actions to save our planet. First action: use energy efficient light bulbs. Energy efficient light bulbs are a simple way to reduce the amount of power you use. Not only will this help the planet, it will also save you bank balance too. By replacing just one light bulb, the effect can be tremendous. If every house in the USA did this, it would reduce pollution by the same amount as removing 1 million cars from the road. Number 2. Turn your computer off overnight. If you turn your computer off every night, again you will reduce the power you use. You will save an average of $14 a year. It's not a huge amount, but better in your pocket than in your energy supplies, right? Number 3. Don't pre-rinse the dishes. If you can't live without your dishwasher, then at least cut the pre-rinse. With a decent detergent, your dishes will be just as clean and you can save an average of 20 gallons of water per load. Number 4. Don't preheat your oven unless it's absolutely essential. For example, if you are making bread, you don't need to preheat the oven. You can just set it away when you are ready to start cooking. Bonus tip: when checking the food, look through the door rather than open it until the final check. Sorry, I have a cold. Number 5. Always recycle glass. Did you know that recycled glass can take up to 1 million years to decompose? Always make sure to recycle your glass. It can reduce related water pollution by up to 50% and related air pollution by up to 20%. Number 6. Choose your diapers wisely. Wherever possible, choose cloth diapers. This aids the environment and is kinder to baby's skin. If you desperately need the convenience of the disposable diaper, use an environmentally friendly brand. The average child uses between 5 and 8,000 diapers, which equates to 3.5 million tons of landfill waste and makes a huge dent in your pocket. Number 7. Use a cloth line. Do your clothes a favor and switch off the dryer. Hang clothes outside to dry naturally. The material will last longer and it will smell and feel fresh, and of course you are saving on that power usage. Number 8. A vegetarian day. You don't have to give up meat for life, but try to commit to one meat-free day a week. It takes 2,500 gallons of water to produce a single pound of beef, and each hamburger that comes from animals on ex-forestry ground is responsible for the destruction of 55 square feet of forest. Number 9. Launder sensible. For your own pocket and the good of the environment, don't wash half loads. Wait until there's enough to do a lot and cut your laundry in half. Also think about the water temperature. If every household in the USA switched from a hot to a warm cycle, it could save the equivalent of 100,000 barrels of oil per day. Number 10. Don't waste napkins. We have all done it, gone somewhere and took a napkin or two more than we needed, only to throw them away unused. If everyone in the USA used one less napkin a day, current figures show that it could save 1 billion pounds of space in landfills. Number 11. Use all of the paper. If you jot a note down on paper, save it and use the rest of the sheet for your notes. American business wastes 21 million tons of paper per annum. Ideally, try to have your business as paperless as possible. When it is absolutely necessary, print on both sides of the page and don't forget to recycle it. Number 12. Never throw away newspapers. Make sure to recycle your old newspapers. 79% or 44 million newspapers of the newspapers printed in the USA are thrown away every day. Even if you recycle only once per week, 500,000 trees could be saved. Or even better, why not avoid newspapers altogether and read the online versions? Number 13. Personalized gift wrapping. Gift wrap is a major waste of paper and resource. Reuse gift wrap bows and tags. And why not be really creative and make your own gift wrap? Use old newspapers, maps or magazines and create your own design. Number 14. Rethink your water consumption. Bottled water is handy when you are on the go, but why not buy one bottle and then refill it from the tap on your work's water cooler? Around 90% of water bottles end up decomposing in landfills rather than being recycled. Number 15. Opt for a shower. Switching your bath for a shower can make a huge difference. Baths use approximately double the amount of water a shower uses. This not only saves water, but it saves you money on heating the excess water too. Number 16. Turn the tap off when brushing. When brushing your teeth, turning the tap off while brushing can save 5 gallons of water per day, the equivalent of 1.5 billion gallons of water across the USA. Number 17. Share a shower. Feeling a bit amonous and want to clean off a bit of your partner. Chances are they feel exactly the same. Why not shower together? Use half of the amount of water and maybe even start the fun in there. Number 18. Shorten your shower time. Probably not want to go hand in hand with the above point. Shortening your shower time by just 2 minutes can save more than 10 gallons of water. If everyone saved just 1 gallon, it would be 2 times more water saved than is currently drawn daily from the Great Lakes. Number 19. Plant your own tree. There are multiple benefits to planting a tree in your garden. It is good for the environment, both the land and the air. It can shade your home and cut back your air con usage and can even increase the value of your property. You could make it an annual event where each family member plants a new tree. Number 20. Use cruise control. If your car has a cruise control, then do use it. You paid for it along with the car anyway. This will help you to improve your mileage at least by 15%, which will in the process save the environment, gasoline and your wallet. Number 21. Buy second hand. A lot of things can be sourced second hand. Things that have a short usage period due to growth. For example, a child's bicycle can be picked up second hand in fantastic condition and also at a fraction of the price. This saves you money and helps to reduce packaging materials. Number 22. Buy local products. Where possible, buy local produce. This saves all the pollution incurred by transporting goods long distance. Number 23. Adjust the temperature. Adjusting the temperature in your home by just 1 degree can save you 10% on your energy use over the year. This is another great saving you and another great help for the planet. Where possible, set a timer so your heating cooling doesn't need to be on when you aren't home. Number 24, invest in a travel mug. Having a travel mug keeps your coffee tea hot for longer, meaning less waste and less reboiling the kettle. Some coffee chains will even offer a discount for filling will even offer discount for filling up your own cup rather than issuing a paper one. Certain drip coffee makers also comes with free travel mugs. Number 25, do errand batches. Instead of doing each errand as it occurs to you, why not do them in a batch? This will save you time and will also reduce your fuel costs. You could even run share with a friend. Number 26. Turn off lights when you're not in the room. You don't need to light up a room no one is using. Save energy and money by getting into the habit of switching off the lights when you leave the room. For standard bulbs, do this each time you leave. For energy savers, do this if you are leaving the room for more than 15 minutes. You will always save on your cooling costs, as lights can make your rooms hotter. Number 27, garden manually. Try to avoid using a hose pipe. Use a watering can instead to concentrate on the areas you need watering. Try to water first thing before the sun is up to reduce water wasted to evaporation. Rake all the clippings by hand or leave them to fertilize your soil. Use vinegar on wheels instead of harsh weed killers. Number 28. Use picnic markers. Ideally, use reusable cups, plates, cutlery. If you choose to use disposable ones, use a different color marker pen for each person, so only one of each is used, rather than getting them mixed up and having to get fresh ones. Number 29. Recycle your cell phone. With the average consumer replacing their cell phones every 18 months, 130 million cell phones are being disposed of each year. If these go into landfill sites, the toxins from the cell battery leak into the soil and pollute the ground. Use a recycling program, and added bonus to this is many of these programs contribute to charities. Number 30. Regularly maintain your vehicle. If your vehicle's engine is running currently, the filters are clean and the tires correctly inflated. The vehicle will be more efficient on fuel. This reduces pollution and saves you money. It's worth cleaning out the trunk now and again too. Extra weight uses extra fuel. Number 31. Recycle unwanted wire hangers. Although wire hangers are generally made of steel, therefore not recyclable in the typical sense, many dry cleaners will gladly take cents off your hands to reuse. Number 32. Always recycle glass and aluminium. It is possible to make 20 recycled cans with the same amount of energy it takes to make just one new one. That's a great saving, and the glass is another great saving. Every ton of glass that is recycled saves 9 gallons of the oil used for fuel to produce new glass. Number 33. Work from home. If possible, get an arrangement in place with your employer where you can work from home some or all of the time. This saves gasoline, which will reduce air pollution and save you money. And it also means you can work in your pajamas with no makeup and your hair scraggled back if you want to. Bonus. 34. Keep your fireplace damper closed. If you are not using your fireplace at any given time, keep the damper closed. Having the damper open is like having a 48-inch window open all the time. Imagine the hundreds of dollars you are wasting on heating air, then gets sucked up your chimney. 35. Reduce your junk mail. The average American citizen receives 40 pounds of junk mail per year. 40 pounds. That's a lot of paper being wasted. You can register for services that reduce the amount of junk mail you receive. Not only is this beneficial to the environment, but let's face it, none of us want that junk mail anyway. The clue is in the name. 36. Choose matches over lighter, as the majority of lighters these days are disposable lighters. 1.5 billion of them end up in landfills every year. They are also made of plastic and filled with butane, neither of which are environmentally friendly. Choose matches instead, ideally the paper ones. The wood ones are made from trees, but the paper ones are made from recycled paper, so you are doing no harm. 37. Use online directories. How many people still use paper telephone directories? Virtually none, but the telecoms companies will still send them out unless